Duck Creek Technologies is in the P&C insurance space. So we have software that enables companies to do things like write policies, file claim, process claims, billing. There's sort of a whole suite of products rating around, the processing of P&C insurance. And I am the SVP of SaaS Operations. So I sort of handle all things operations related to our SaaS product. We also have an on-prem version of our software. So I was really, I think when you came in, I had only been at Duck Creek for about maybe 5 months. And one of the things I had identified was that there was people were just completely misaligned and like extremely siloed. So everybody was sort of living in their little world, doing their little piece of the puzzle, but not really looking at the big picture. And so what I was really trying to do is just create some visibility around what we were doing and what the sort of end goal was. And then also like subsequently some alignment so that we could kind of get everybody on the same page about how we were going to move forward. I mean, I think it worked out really well. I think that, we attacked the problem from a number of different areas. So we brought you in and we had you working with a number of folks. It's hard for me to say what was the one thing that sort of got us to a better place. I feel like it was a combination of things, really. And I think one of the sort of ingredients in that recipe was definitely having you get involved with the team, really just asking a lot of questions. Like, I think that oftentimes we are sort of moving so quickly as an organization that people are just not stopping to really sort of think about, oh, why am I doing this? Is it because it was always done that way, or does it really still make sense? So I think having someone come in from the outside and do that was really, really beneficial for us. I was surprised at how long it took for us to get folks to accept change. And maybe I shouldn't have been, but I was. And I think that's sort of a cultural thing at this company. And so that was one piece of it. But I'm also surprised to see once people started sort of changing and we started changing the way that we were doing things, how quickly we started to see the result really that we were looking for. I think once we got everybody, it took a long time to bring everybody on board, but once we got them there, it was like, oh, great. Now and I think we had gone for a couple months and things didn't change and the metrics we were using to track it weren't moving. And then all of a sudden they just, it like hockey sticked, if you will. Mm-hmm. So, it's funny because I was kind of a tiny bit worried about it because they're a tough crew, actually. And they do not suffer fools gladly. But actually, the feedback I got was like universally positive. I think that people really enjoyed working with you. They felt like you knew your stuff. They felt like you had sort of been in the trenches in terms of doing like operations the type of work that they were doing, but also like really understood the development aspect of it. So I think you had a lot of credibility with the folks on the team. And again, I say that they are definitely a tough crew. And if they didn't think that you had the credibility, they would have told me for sure. You and I had talked a lot about the org and some of the challenges that we have. And so I think that you have a very good way of sort of coming in and really listening to people instead of just saying, oh, this is how it should be. And I'm Jim Cuff and I know everything. I think that you let people talk. And I think people really like that. Actually, I think it really makes them feel heard. I mean, I would say extremely likely. Honestly, I would like to bring you back for something else at Duck Creek. I would be extremely likely to not just have you come back, but also to recommend you to anybody else. Yeah.